Oh, this is gonna work well. Shut up!
Hey, welcome back to our cooking show.
Welcome back to our cooking show.
Dude, we kind of popped off the other week. I don't know if you saw that. I mean, do you have internet at your place?
Internet? What's that?
A lot of people ended up subscribing to our YouTube
I wonder why
channel.
that was.
People really liked that show we did with the baby.
We did a show?
That was you, right? Today we're gonna be making beef stroganoff.
I'm beef, he's stroking off. There's probably a bunch of you out there going, beef what? Beef stroganoff.
It's winter, you know, it's kind of the start of, well, it's fall, you know.
Fall in California.
It's a crisp 78 outside right now. So we're making some beef stroganoff today. We're using skirt steak you bought?
Skirt steak. Yes, we are.
You can kind of make it with any meat, really.
Yeah, you can do it. You can make it with ground beef if you want. Out of everything that my mom made, this was like one of my favorite dishes. So it's, again, it's all very comforting.
Lots of butter, lots of garlic.
Oh God, we're cooking. Okay, sorry.
Hey, remember the cooking show we're doing?
Yeah, right. We're gonna start by cooking down the mushrooms. The thing about mushrooms is they have a lot of moisture, so it takes a while to sort of get that down. Butter? Why? Why butter? Because it's butter!
There it is. We're gonna do salt, pepper, onion, garlic powder, some Dano's spicy seasoning while Eric blows up the kitchen.
We're already down a mushroom.
Yep, okay.
That means the whole flip. Look at this. We're off to a great start, folks. We're off to a great start.
Did you ever try stand-up comedy?
I did a little bit of stand-up in university, and it's the most terrifying thing I've ever done in my entire life.
I know. I've been wanting to try it. It scares the shit out of me. Because man, if that joke doesn't land.
What's the word? You couldn't be
Alone?
any more exposed than, I mean, it's just you. You know, you've got nothing to hide behind. Like you're not hiding behind a script or a character, it's just you telling stories, and if they don't find it funny, then they don't find you funny, and it's a lot of drinking after you get off stage.
Sorry, I'm starting up my Vespa and it's not really moving. What are you doing right now?
Right now, I'm chopping up some onions. I'm gonna smash some garlic, and we're just gonna keep going.
What do you think our next guest should be? Who do you think our next guest should be? I do feel like we should have like a really solid chef on. Somebody who just like puts us to absolute shame, you know? So we're embarrassed by everything we're doing.
You know what would be fun? I am like hooked on burrito tacos right now. There's a great burrito taco truck. It'd be fun to have one of those dudes like come in and walk us through that. We should go set up one of those little hot dog stands at the Hollywood Bowl as everyone's coming in and out.
I gotta tell you, I love being inside of the Hollywood Bowl. Whoa, something about that sounded weird. She was an amazing girl. Anyway,
Hollywood Bowl's my weekend.
I love being inside of the Hollywood Bowl. I don't like getting to the Hollywood Bowl. You know what I mean?
Getting to the Hollywood Bowl is fine. It's leaving the Hollywood Bowl.
The parking situation.
My sister snapped her ankle leaving the Hollywood Bowl.
No kidding.
She was coming out, and you know the crowd's all shoulder to shoulder, and she did not see the curb. Snapped it right in two and buggered up the other one. All right, so we're getting closer with this. Now the thing with this is that we're going to wind up putting flour in here and creating a little bit of a roux, so you can never have, it's not a question of having too much oil. So do you have like a favorite like comfort food memory that your mom or your dad would cook like growing up?
You know, honestly, stroganoff was one of them. My mom used to make stroganoff all the time.
Really?
Fettuccine Alfredo. We used to eat a lot of that.
Nice.
But definitely beef stroganoff. I feel like growing up in Los Angeles, so different for you because it's like you guys had cold a lot.
Yes, we did.
We didn't have a lot of cold.
Yes, we did.
You know, so it was like when you got that cold weather, you wanted to have warm food. You only got so many opportunities to have that.
My mom used to make chili, just as simple as chili with one of those like McCormick spice packets and like kidney beans and just ground beef. Fantastic. I would kill for a bowl of that chili the way she used to make it.
Oh God, I love cornbread so much.
Cornbread's great.
I try to avoid eating
we should
bread.
do corn. We should do different cornbreads.
You ever made like sweet corn tamale cakes?
No.
Oh, I love sweet corn tamale cakes. You like sweet corn tamale cakes?
Never had them.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to try stand-up. I really do.
Which is interesting because our forte is sort of comedy, sitcoms, that sort of thing. So you think there would be
Yeah, but you don't
not
write
a
your own
lateral move,
jokes.
but you think it would be a bit of a transition.
You're telling somebody else's joke. I think that's what scares me. Is like, you know, if a joke doesn't land on a show, not my problem. You know, it's somebody else's fault.
All right, let's take.
So I'm just chopping my meat.
Yeah, you
all
love
we're
to
doing
chop your
here.
meat. That's why these shows take so long, or not as long. Let's add some onions. Get those started. Then we'll add a little garlic.
Meat's not raw. I mean, it's definitely
Well,
red.
it's also going to cook
but-
too once it gets in the.
Yeah. No, you take it away. That's not what I was going to say at all. Sure. Just little strips for your stroganoffer. Hey, I was sitting behind Owen Wilson on an airplane the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
And
Seems like a nice guy. I don't know. Is that not a good story? Fuck. Sorry for bringing that one up.
who is it that you've met that has made like the biggest impact on you? Somebody that you watched growing up?
Ben Stiller was definitely one of them.
I worked with Ben Stiller.
Did you?
Yeah. Worked with him on news radio.
I don't care. Kobe Bryant was growing up in LA, being a Laker fan was a big deal for me. Do you remember when Kobe? Did you meet him too?
No, I never met Kobe. I remember when we all met Shaq at.
The Emmys. So Kobe was at Shake It Up right next door to us. He asked if we would all go visit. Oh, you know what? Fuck. He was like, definitely don't bring the dad. I forgot.
That sounds like a familiar story.
And I went and met him, and he told me that our Christmas movie was hilarious.
Nice.
Oh man, it was just I
did
literally cried.
Did a McDonald's commercial with him.
Really?
Yeah. Said he was a great guy. All right, so I've got a little tomato paste in here. Now the thing about tomato paste is it's a little raw coming out of the can. So what you want to do is cook it down a little bit. Cook it so that it starts to change color. That'll take the rawness out and actually start to caramelize it and give it a much better taste.
Hey man, do you know we have almost like 70,000 people subscribing to this damn show?
Do they think we're somebody else? Do they think it's Stone Cold Steve Austin and...
Where are you going with this?
You never know.
I was so excited to hear who I look like.
You know exactly who you look like.
Seth MacFarlane?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly where I was going. Seth MacFarlane and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That would be a fucking awesome cooking
That
show.
would be an awesome cooking
My
show.
God, that would be so funny.
We're gonna add some flour, about a half cup. Oh yeah, is that ready? It might be a little soft.
Let's see. Hot as fucking balls, dude. You got it? It's not ready.
I'm gonna add some wine and cook that down. Once this wine cooks down a little bit, we're going to add the stock.
I'm checking the pasta real quick. Look out. It's still not ready. What did we make? It was just so
Stir fry.
Stir fry. That was like
Stir
the
fry
worst thing
was-
ever. Did we ever release that episode?
Yes, we did.
We did?
And actually, thank God for editors.
Yeah. They actually made that one look pretty good.
They actually saved that.
I've always felt like Eric reminds me of David Harbour from...
Oh my God, I get that all the time. One of the biggest responses I ever got on Twitter was somebody had posted, pictures of the two of us together. And I replied, well, there's a reason why you've never seen both of us in the same room at the same time. That got more responses than anything I've ever posted
That's
on
the guy
Twitter.
from Stranger Things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever played a role like that?
No, because he gets them.
Yeah.
Super serious, a little. He's kind of grumpy, you know.
Wow.
I feel like it would be fun to play.
I'm actually, I'm in
You're
this
a pretty
weird,
grumpy guy.
I'm in this weird, but shut up! I'm in this weird sort of character-y thing. Like, I'm not a leading man, I'm not good looking, but I'm not badass looking.
Yeah.
So I'm in this, I wind up in this weird sort of middle ground of dumb older brother, which...
Older brother.
Well, actually...
Older grandfather.
What
the hell do
younger.
you mean? So we go golfing, and Eric goes to pay, and they go ring him up, and then he was like, oh, actually, I saw you guys have the senior discount. And they were like, oh, I didn't know you were over that age.
Yeah, they wanted to see ID.
Yeah, they asked to see his ID. That's a great feeling, right?
That's
like the
that is a
opposite
great
of being
feeling.
carded at 21, you know? And then you had to be like, no, I'm well over, actually.
The thing is, I've always avoided mirrors because I don't like looking at myself, and then something like this video posts, and I'm like, who the hell is that? Oh my God, it's me!
The noodles are perfect.
All right, let's
Ready for the
start with
steak?
there. Let's add the steak.
You want smaller strips, or do you like that?
Very nice. No, I think that's good. All right, we're gonna add, some Worcestershire. We're so...
I got a knife coming in here, sir.
Okay.
You want a little more? Is that too much meat?
No. You can
Never have too much meat. Oh, I know my dad.
Too much meat. All right.
Pasta.
Let's mix this up. Let's see where we're at taste-wise. I do not like eating on camera, but this is unfortunately necessary. Oh, wow. That's actually really good.
It's good cheese. Favor, will you just kind of hold that lid up?
Oh, this is gonna work well. This is gonna work really well. Here, I'm gonna have to hold your hand to do this properly.
Sounds like I'm taking a leak.
This could be like our scene from Ghost.
Oh God. Nobody watching this
Except
show
we're not making
sing
pottery.
Ghost. Okay, get off me. Get off me.
Sour cream, like, I don't know, like that much, like 3/4 of a cup.
You let me know when you're ready
A
for
little
this.
more cream, why not? Let's add about 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, 1, 2. All right, let me get this just a little more. Oh, no, fuck it, just put it in. Why
There
not?
might be some water in here still.
Yep, we may have to. Yeah, that's actually good. A little pasta water in there will probably work well.
How about like a lot of pasta?
I feel like we've been really quiet throughout most of this episode. It just feels like both of us are just sort of really hungover and we're just kind of going through the
I don't
motions.
know about you. You probably are. I guess you can't get hungover if you're always drunk.
This is true. You'll notice I didn't have a glass of red, even though we're using...
Oh, you're growing up. I was thinking it's probably, you feel like it's quiet because no fire alarms have gone off this episode.
Yes, this is true. Actually, I'm very impressed that we were able to...
Ooh, I have a fun way of presenting this.
All right, let's see where we are.
Let's put a little more of this Dano's on there. A little over the
Yeah,
top.
that's a good one. Plate this. This is your job. Let me catch you up
I'm coming.
some...
You want to chop some parsley?
Well, I could.
Yeah, sure.
How much? Hey, how much of this do you want?
You're getting there. You ready for this? You see something cool?
Mm-hmm.
Saw this on Instagram.
Show me, baby. Show me. It's like a magic trick. Bunch of flowers.
Oh, yeah.
Now, what would Gordon Ramsay say about that?
We're gonna fix this, don't worry. So much, bro. All right, let me clean it. Hang on. What sucks too is this time I can't really blame you. Looks nice.
Yeah, there we go.
A little bit of chives. Never hurt nobody.
Beef stroganoff for a wintry Los Angeles afternoon when the temperature drops to 70.
I'm going to the beach later. Thanks for watching. Let
Thanks
us know
for
what you
watching.
think. A lot of excitement behind this one.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, there you go.
Be kind in the comments.
Go
be
ahead and
merciful.
give some comments, I guess. All right, thank you. Bye. Bye.